Welcome back to the Sims Decades Challenge. Let's see, I'm not sure what episode this is off the top of my head, but we're continuing on. We're finally getting some of the kids from the 1890s married and aged up, out of the house. At least we're starting to, which is good, so we can get on to the next decade. It seems like we're stuck in the 1890s forever. Of course, someone's having a bad day, but whatever. But we need to move on, and we need to move on to the 1900s. I'm going to definitely have George, the son, stay in this house, the farm, and he can be the heir to this farm. But he's not the heir we're going to follow. We're going to follow one of the girls, and I believe one of the twin girls. So the oldest daughter right now is at the point where she's dating somebody. We're going to try and get her married off this episode and out of the house, and then we'll see how far we go with that. But we got to get things moving here. I was gonna put this on short lifespan to kind of speed everything up, but then they had the infant update come out, and I don't really know about short lifespan and infants, and I think that's gonna be challenging to try and do any of the milestones with short lifespan. So I don't know. So I put it back on normal. I don't know. Maybe go back to short lifespan if I need to, but we'll see. But anyway, of course, I have to go back through and reset all the plants because every time I log out of this save and come back in, everything looks like this, even the ones that are supposed to be in seasons, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. So, this will take an eternity going through and fixing all this. But I'm trying to get George leveled up in the gardening since he's going to be staying on the farm. The girls help out once in a while, but focus more on George for doing this stuff since it's going to be his place. We also need to get a lady friend for George. So we'll probably have to make a sim for that at some point. Like we did for his sister, making her a boyfriend. Now last time, she was doing pretty well relationship-wise with her boyfriend. But then right at the end, they started to have some negative relationship things going on, which I don't understand. But for some reason, in this save, the kids, the teens, get angry so quickly, or they get super tense, and then it like ruins all their relationships. It's super annoying. I don't know why it's like that. I don't think it's anything on their personalities or whatever, but I don't know. What do I know? It's just weird. I have to admit, I do like it when they're hanging out at the kitchen table, interacting together. It just looks cute. I don't know. I'm probably going to be cutting out a lot of day-to-day boring stuff like keeping up with the chickens and the cow and just getting their skill levels up because I just want to get to the point where we can start moving people out, aging them up, and getting to the next generation because we're kind of just doing the daily grind right now. Well, she's got leveled up in her cooking. Good job. But, you know, I don't want it to get too stagnant. It's kind of, like I said, kind of gets stuck after a little bit, but hopefully with the new generation we can get things going. Because there's a lot of things we can do for the 1900s. I mean, like I said, we're going to move one of the girls out. I think we're going to move into Newcrest and maybe kind of start our own little development there. But I'm going to build a house that is, you know, kind of centered around any 1900s architecture. I've looked at a couple pictures and stuff, and I want to go with more of a like Victorian design for the house, and I think that'll be fun to do. So move her into that. See, we gotta get these guys married.
Oh, yibs.
We're gonna do that. See if we can do that now. She's in a good mood.
Wasusa. Zappum for Bame, Lamina, Urabani, Biru Scans.
Married to your man.
Stumpsy Turup, Grenea Hislop.
Propose. There we go. Okay, come on. See, Mom's gonna come out and watch. We're gonna watch the proposal. See, here's the thing. You can't get him to propose to her, which would be more appropriate for 1890s, but she's my sim and he's not mine, so a little bit of artistic license here. And we're just gonna have them elope. I'm not gonna do a big wedding. I don't think a lot of people did big fancy weddings back then. I mean, really? I think that's more of a more modern thing, anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Some pictures in. Maybe one of these will look good for the thumbnail. See, he gets a ring. Aww.
Oh.
New personality trait. Oh, that's cute. She's loyal.
Ah.
I like that. Let's see. Can we elope right away? Is it going to pop up here? I'll put her wedding dress on here. I think we have... Yeah, I thought I had put something wedding-y in there. And he already looks nice, so...
Some say, Tisa web galarga.
Now it's time for the wedding.
How will Vines Affis? You not be...
Maybe the next generation we can do a wedding in the backyard or something. That'd be nice.
Oh.
More pictures.
Ah, Chubanaba.
Probably in a bad angle here.
Oh.
There we go.
Who's
I
McGraw?
don't know if that's much better. Mailbox in the background. Oh, jeez. I'm so bad at doing the camera angles here.
Oh, yeah. Revuda Preb. Aragoba.
He's so cute.
Oh.
I don't have the wedding pack, so you don't have to get caught in that rigmarole. I heard it's better. They got some of the bugs out, but I don't know if I want to deal with the wedding pack and old-fashioned weddings. I don't know how well they go together, so let's move her in, go to his house. I think we'll get rid of his old house and see if we can get something a little bit better, a little bit bigger from the gallery, from my gallery, because I think we should at least have a second bedroom for when we have kids, and I don't think this one has it, so we'll get something at least with a second bedroom. So, just get rid of this here. Let's see what we have in the gallery. I like to build, so I do have quite a few stashed in here, but I guess I could make something from scratch, but I don't actually want to spend the time doing it. I'm already going to make a house for the heir, so just sped that up because we don't need to see all this. I'm rearranging some of the furniture to make it a little bit more period specific, but not too crazy. Getting rid of some of the electronics, putting in a fireplace. And she likes to paint, so we're giving her an easel. So I think this will work. I'm not really, once they're moved in here, I'm not really going to spend a lot of time with them anyway. I do want to come in and have her, them try and have a baby though, so we have some relatives floating around the save. So we're going to try that, at least see if we can get them pregnant right away. Nope, wait a minute. Yeah, try for baby, not just woohoo. Come on. See if we can get preggers. And I didn't worry about putting an outhouse in their yard, because since I'm not playing with them, I don't care if they use the indoor plumbing. Let's see. Ooh, it's hot. Well, I don't know if I'm going to bother putting in thermostat either. Thermostats weren't really appropriate for 1890s either, so, and since we're not going to be playing directly with them, they can deal with being hot. They'll be fine. I hope. Alright, let's check. See if we pregnant.
What's that?
Fwab! Fwab! Oh.
Yeah, they're always so scared of fire. Yes, we're pregnant, so that's good. Alright, good. I have her tell him. See how excited?
Oh,
Super cute.
Persona Dayola?
Yeah, it's very cute. I like that.
Out.
Alright, now we'll get to... Oh, Dad came to visit. We're going to head back to the old family farmstead, and we're going to take them off there. Perfect, because we do not want to deal with them anymore. She's out of our house. I guess I should put neighborhood stories on, but I don't want them moving away, because I'll lose them. I think everything else should be fine, though. Yeah, I guess we should watch the careers, because, I don't know, I guess if we're not directly interacting with them, it doesn't matter if they decide to do a non-1890s career, but I don't know. Maybe I'll keep an eye on it. I might change my mind on that. I don't know. It's still early days in the challenge. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we got one kid moved out. Now we got to focus on George and see if we can't get him a girlfriend. He's a young adult. We got to get him moving. So we're going to be able to, should be able to move a girl in with him because they can get married right away and have her in we'll have enough space in our household for her to move in right away. That'd be fine. We'll be fine. We'll get this figured out. Doing the daily grind, keeping up with our dishes, keeping up with our skills, keeping up with the garden. Same old, same old. I should have George do some fishing too, like Dad, because that would be a good idea. I think we need a cow plant berry for the future, because we're going to need to use a cow plant as our simulation for war. And the wars are coming. 1910s. It's another generation yet. I don't want her to interact with her kid, but I don't know what I want them to do, that's all.
Nish.
That trippy vampire painting in the back or whatever.
Mesh.
Floopy.
Interesting.
Nova.
Nice backdrop to them.
Narla.
Oh.
Nish.
So noisy. At least the weather's calmed down. It was so stormy. I think I turned off thunderstorms last episode because it was thunderstorming constantly, and we got multiple Sims struck by lightning. Thankfully, nobody died. I mean, I guess that'd be kind of interesting if somebody died, but it seems unfair. Say lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. Well, it does here, so... them to interact. Why is she tense all of a sudden? See, like I said, they get angry and tense so easily here. I don't know if it's something to do with the lot. No, I don't want them to have a difficult family dynamic. I want everybody to get along. I don't want to make my life more complicated. They get mad enough as it is, just being in the same room. Really? Chickens in the garden. Garden's looking okay, I think. So far, so good. She's angry again. See, maybe it's just her. I can't remember if it's her and the boy, George. They both get mad a lot. Always talking in the mirror because we have to get their anger down. All I need to do is age them up and have them die because they are so angry. That would be my luck, though. I'd rather have somebody die from a lightning strike than just die because they're super mad. Lightning strike's at least somewhat realistic. Looks like we can harvest our mushrooms. Some bunnies out in our garden. That's a cute bunny. Okay. Back to the daily grind. We have an unhappy cow. It's not a happy cow. She's kind of mad at him. She's probably like, pay more attention to me. Such a needy cow. Normal cows aren't so needy. Thankfully, we didn't have any more chickens die. I think we've recycled through all of them and have a new batch now. I have to get used to this new layout in the menu because with the new update and stuff it changed, and sometimes I can't find the stuff I want and I have to search for it. Yeah, Dad's eating some spaghetti. Get him to bed. He's the last one staying up. Come on. Bring it to the new day. We should be able to age up George soon. His birthday's soon. Don't remember if I have to make a cake. I might have to make a cake. I think we're gonna go ahead and get George a girlfriend. We're gonna make one and pop her in a house because we need to be able to go and introduce ourselves to her at least and start to get to know her. So I just went through here quickly and I randomized the sim and then just changed her hair a little bit and her skin color. And I gave her like long skirts, long dresses, nothing fancy, just to kind of make her look 1890s. She's gonna move in with us, but we're not gonna stay with this, with the son. Like I said before, we're gonna pick one of the girls to be the heirs to follow. Oh, now the other sister's mad. See, they both get very angry. Cow's not happy with her. I thought she got along well with the cow. Maybe it's because it's raining. I don't know.
Krez Frong Borb.
Alright. Let's see if we can clean up all these things. We got books laying around, dirty plates laying around. We still have to be careful. We do have 2 toilets now because I doubled up our outhouse. But it still seems like we have to be careful when people have to go to the bathroom because they always seem to go at the same time. But at least we got to the point where George can age up and we can introduce him to his potential girlfriend. Hopefully they get along. Okay, so neat's fine. That'll work. I tried to somewhat randomize their traits, but since he's going to be a farmer, I wanted him to be the animal enthusiast too, so, you know, that works. Save this cake for another day. Oh, nothing tying me down. No, you're gonna need to get yourself a girlfriend, sir. You have to change that lifestyle there. Let's go see if we can meet our lady friend. Miss Winters. At least to introduce themselves to each other. I don't know how far we'll get today. We at least need to get somewhat of a relationship bar going with them. Flirty bar, so at least need to get started and enough that we can call her over to the house and do some stuff there.
Shumba Nuna.
Of course, she has a TV. I just placed her in a normal base game house. I didn't want to have to worry about it. She's not going to be here long.
Benja.
When she gets married to him, we'll move her into our place, and then she can be in the 1890s house. Even though technically he's a 1900s kid, so...
Room. Huh.
Oh. Link to Trebane. Kimba. Pelswa.
Kazbana Flamka Floof. Kaluta. Bor. Plimba. Deshko. Sashim.
I feel like we're rushing this a little bit, but we kind of have to, you know? I don't want to just go through and do the daily grind all the time. I want to kind of move on to the 1900s and have some babies. And at least, I mean, that's one thing with the babies, the new infants. You have to use those play mats, and their clothes and stuff aren't going to look very old-fashioned. So that's going to be a little jarring, probably, but we're going to have to do the best we can with what we have. Get some selfies so we get their relationship up quick, because I mean, it's kind of cheaty because they didn't have cameras like on phones back in the 1890s, but I don't care. They always have their phones anyway. I don't know if you can disable that or not, because you have to be able to interact with all that stuff. But, well, come on, we need a flirty bar, a romance bar. Come on.
Shibes.
Berengaba.
How many times do we have to romantically interact for the bar to pop up?
Choop. Kuzip.
Larkim.
Oh, finally. Okay. Alright.
It's
That's all we needed. We gotta start the pink bar, get that going. Then we can send him home and just call her over the next day, I think. So I think we're gonna get close to wrapping this up today. Because we're going to focus the next episode getting George married and bringing his lady friend over and having them live together. So start working on the next generation at the farm. So anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know it's probably not super exciting, but I think it's going to be more fun as we go through the different generations. 1890s is a little boring. I mean, there's only so much you can do. Oh crap, now the phonograph's not working. They did have phonographs in 1890s. But anyway, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye!
You fun?